Chelsea, who will be having a very, very interesting summer with the new owners and with, of course, what's happening right now, the drama there, especially on that defense position. We've got Rudiger, who will maybe sign with Real Madrid. We've got Marcos Alonso and Azpilicueta pushing to exit the club, especially Marcos Alonso, who may as well sign up with Barcelona. And if you want to add to all that sauce some Lukaku problems as well, there has been talks that Lukaku is officially going to leave and that they're looking for a striker. But yeah, now the most important thing on this video is that to all these problems, Liverpool may add some problem as well to all this drama, and that's Armando Broja's future, a wanted man in the Premier League and in Italy, which we will talk about. Armando Broja is right now on loan at Southampton from Chelsea. His numbers this season have been quite impressive, for being only 20 years old, and those are 9 goals and 1 assist under Ralph Hasenhüttl, who would love to keep him. I remember he had an interview and he mentioned that he really is impressed by the Albanian and wants to keep him on loan for 1 more year to help him improve as a player and grow. But we're going to see what will happen with the Albanian because, like I mentioned, there's offers coming from West Ham and Newcastle United and offers from Italy. We're talking about big clubs in Italy like Napoli, we're talking about Inter Milan, and we're talking about AC Milan. So the Albanian right now has a lot of options, and he has as well a very interesting summer coming up for him. His transfer market value is 18 millions, which means that Chelsea can benefit from him no matter what. If he stays, they benefit, from his future, from his quality, and from his hunger. And if he leaves, they benefit economically, which means that a club that wants him will have to pay a good economical sum if they want the Albanian. Hugo Ekitike from Stade de Reims has actually spoken a little bit about why he ended up not joining Newcastle once they were interested in him back in January. One of the reasons why, despite from being a very young striker, 19 years old, and having good numbers at the French league, it's seeing who's in the front right now for Newcastle. I mean, they don't guarantee the success that Newcastle has the ambitions of having. So that's why they're going for one of the most youngest striker, 19 years old, like mentioned, good numbers in Ligue 1, scoring goals. But yeah, Hugo gave an explanation which he said that everything was happening so quickly that he has decided to stay the whole season to end up gaining the experience. Newcastle were ready to pay what was his transfer market value, which is 30 millions. So it looks like right now this summer Newcastle may have a good chance to finally be able to sign the 19 years old. Everton, who despite saving themselves from relegation, have kind of like a small problem when it comes to a goalkeeper. No, João Virginia, who was on loan at Sporting Lisbon, and where he unfortunately played only 8 matches. So the future of João Virginia right now is on the air, and that's kind of like a small problem now the boards of directors do have because they don't know how to solve this. They loaned him to Sporting Lisbon, he didn't get a lot of play time, and now with Everton safe from relegation, it looks like they will not struggle to lose Pickford, of course. I mean, there's a few solutions here. Either to loan him out again to another club, because it looks like loaning him out to Sporting Lisbon is not something they want to do. I mean, there's as well a clause, which is very important to talk about, on Joao Virginia's contract, on his loan contract to Sporting Lisbon, a clause to buy him for 5 million. It looks like Sporting Lisbon are not so interested in doing that. They're interested in another loan year to have him on loan, but it looks like Everton do not want that, as they're seeing that the player is not gaining some experience while he's there. I mean, he's basically just on the bench. Another option is, of course, to keep him and have him compete with Jordan Pickford, or at least get some more playtime at Everton rather than just staying at the bench at some other club. So Joao Virginia's future is going to be something very interesting to keep an eye on this summer transfer window. At Chelsea, Mason Mount has won the award of the Player of the Season for the club. Mason Mount, who has registered a great season with 10 goals and 10 provided assists, and I think that even on a online poll, he actually was voted as the Player of the Season by the fans, where Thiago Silva came close, but Mason Mount won. He was presented the trophy after the match against Watford.